Guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video with the JNN fam.
Today we're doing our Q&A.
And let's get to it.
Is that? Are you gonna really be stretching while I'm talking?
Oh, you just start. I'll stretch you.
In my opinion, Jose's best quality is a hard worker. He's a really hard worker. Okay, and the worst quality about Jose is when he eats his cereal. In the morning. We can't have breakfast in the morning because I literally cannot sit next to him while he's eating his cereal because it's like the worst thing ever.
I'm enjoying my cereal, okay?
It's not enjoying it if you're like, that is not okay.
Eva's worst quality is...
I don't have one. That's the truth. That's the tea on that, sis.
No, it's not.
What? Tell me then. Tell me.
I come home, I always see a venti Starbucks coffee.
That actually isn't true.
Always.
Every day?
Always. It's halfway somewhere sitting around.
You know, that's the price you gotta pay when you're tired. Yeah. No?
No, see? She knows.
You don't like your Starbucks. Yeah, you do.
See, like, right now? Look at that.
Yeah. But
that's not mine. That's,
whose is this then?
That's Penelope.
This is Jose.
That's Penelope.
Penelope has coffee?
Yeah, I don't know why you do it.
Comment below if that's okay to give your kid coffee. This is not Penelope.
She gave it her.
No.
Best quality. Tell you what, she got better at cooking food. She got better at cooking food. She used to burn a lot of stuff. I say, her being a mom, that's the best quality. She goes through a lot.
Yeah,
I don't think I could do it.
We were at Target and they're all screaming. I'm just like, doo-doo. Walking around. Jose's like, okay, let's go. I'm like, just ignore them. They're okay. He's all stressed out. I'm like, it's okay. It's normal.
Back then, I was a good little kid. Just playing, minding my own business.
No, he
playing
was not.
Soccer.
Okay, but I was playing with my friends.
Hold on. And then, out of nowhere, this little girl comes out of nowhere.
No, that's not what happened. He took the ball from me and my friends. Okay, I know April's watching for sure. She knows what happened. She can verify for me. It was him that took the ball.
No.
And then hit me with it.
I ended up throwing it and I hit her in the head. And then, that's basically how we met. Because literally we did not talk until the last 2 weeks
of sixth grade.
Literally. The last 2 weeks we literally talked basically every day at school. And I remember you hitting yourself in the locker too. No,
you pushed me in the locker. I do remember. I was cleaning my locker out because it was before 6th grade graduation. Yeah, and I remember I was freaking cleaning it out and he pushed me in the locker and then guess who got detention for it? Not him.
I didn't do anything, so.
Yeah, because she said I was messing around and it wasn't me. Well, who got thrown in the locker? Not you. Oh, and his sister. His sister would come up to me all the time and she was so cute. Alondra would be like, there's this boy and his name is Jose and he really likes you. And I'm like, okay.
So, funny story. The last day of school, my little sister went up to her mom and asked for her number and her mom gave it to her.
My mom is the worst.
It was pretty funny. I think probably the next day.
No, it was that night you called because it was so I had a birthday and graduation party and I got an unknown private call and I'm so innocent or whatever, like I don't know why I answered, but I answered and it was Jose. Oh my god, and I felt my heart sink. I was like, please no, because I can't have boyfriends. My mom would be mad. And then I feel like it just... And my mom was like, oh, I don't even know who I gave your number to, just a girl at school. And I'm like, okay, mom, you couldn't even get her name or anything. And then I found out it was Alondra.
The funny part about it was that same day she was saying, I don't like you, I don't like you. And about a week later, somehow we were talking every day, messaging each other every day. Yeah, and then probably like
and the little landline phone.
I asked her out, and yeah.
Dating June 6th, 2009.
Yeah.
So 10 years now. That's a long time.
Long time.
Jose thought we were together longer than that, and I feel like that's rude because he's saying that our relationship's been too long.
I didn't say that. I just said it's been 10 years.
You said, oh, I thought it was longer than that. Remember?
Well, it feels longer.
Isn't that rude?
Hey, it feels longer. What can I say?
Whatever.
Hey, I'm still with you, right?
Okay.
Communication. It's key. At first, we didn't do a lot of communication. We had a lot of bumpy roads going through every year, but later on we started figuring things out, more communication. I suck at communication, I really do. I like to keep everything in.
He doesn't get angry, I get angry.
Yeah, she does. And that's when I just walk out.
Yeah, and then he leaves, and so then nothing gets communicated. But I feel like we've gotten a lot better now that like we have more patience because of the kids.
But that's how we lasted so long. Don't forget about each other, even if you have kids. Just don't forget about each other. You work because we want to be together and we love each other, not just because we have kids. I actually truly love her. That's the thing.
Oh, I love you too. So a lot of you actually asked this question, and I don't know, when are we getting married?
I don't know. We've been together 10 years. That counts as being married, right?
Oh, does it?
Right?
I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that counts as being married?
Comment below if being together for 10 years counts as being married. That's not dating anymore. Penelope was planned.
Leilani was planned too.
Not Leilani. She was not planned.
Yes, she was.
She was not in my notes at that time.
She was in
Later
my notes.
on she was, but at that time, no. Not in my notes.
In my notes though, because I felt like Penelope was getting so lonely. She had nobody to talk to, and she was so sad. Her friend was Scar, our dog.
But I'm thankful for my two little girls, and I love them. I don't know, you tell us.
I, in my opinion, think that they both have their levels of dramatic.
Yes, they do.
Because Leilani is psycho. She screams. But then the next second, she's fine. Like, literally, in that video you saw, all I did was take the sand out of her mouth, and it was over.
She's a wild child. She's a wild child. Penelope is dramatic.
Like, deathly dramatic. Like, throwing herself in the store.
And dramatic. She goes, and she'll do it the whole entire time because she knows it's bothering you. She'll keep doing it. Like,
she'll instantly see our facial expressions, and she pokes and pokes and pokes until, like, literally I'll leave the car at the store and be like, let's go home. I'm not doing this anymore.
And then once she's in the car, she starts laughing.
Because it's a joke to her. That's what she wanted. She wanted us to go home.
4.
I would be happy with 3 and done. Because my pregnancies are the worst. Literally the worst.
She's fine.
Oh, I'm fine. I lost 25 pounds with Penelope from just being sick the entire pregnancy. Like, it didn't stop at first trimester, the entire pregnancy. Then she fractured my back. And to top it off, Leilani was even worse because I had cholestasis. Like, when I think about being pregnant again, it's like No. I'm happy with 2. But then I want my boy. I think the hardest thing about being a parent is patience.
There's not really nothing easy about it, but once they get older, like how Penelope is, she helps out a lot. She ended up going back to Omaha till March.
Yeah, till March.
And so I was here by myself for a couple months and just missing out on Leilani growing and Penelope growing. And the other thing, I missed out on Leilani's birth. I just landed to Omaha when she was born.
Like, he had to cancel his flight because I was being induced. So I had like this rare condition or whatever that if she was past 37 weeks, she would come out stillborn. So we had an induction date and he was coming in a couple of days before that induction date just in case something were to happen. And when I had my, they did the watching or whatever, there was no fluids left in there for her to breathe. So they had to take her out. And so he had to call his boss or tell his boss that he had to leave. And then you had to switch your flight.
Getting in a really bad car accident.
And we had Penelope at the time, and he was working late hours. And then he got in the car accident and he couldn't work anymore. Obviously, he fractured his back.
And I remember the crash perfectly. I don't talk about it. I don't bring it up. But yeah, it's a scary thing, and I'm thankful to be here. I'm thankful for the second chance because it was pretty bad. I rarely used my seatbelt, but that one day I had my seatbelt on, and luckily I did, and from there on out I haven't stopped wearing my seatbelt.
Well, it was around Christmas time, but I was blowing his phone up because he always called me in the morning just to be like, hey, everything's good, I'll be home soon, and I never got that phone call. So I literally called over 30 times. Nothing. I texted, everything, nothing. I got nothing. And then finally, the doctors had called my mom. And she called me and was like, Jose's in Lincoln. He's not doing good. So we had to rush up there. And I just feel like it was a wake-up call for us.
She said I fractured my back. I was in a little, what is it, a case? Like a cast thing. Like a cast for brace. About 3-4 months. And then I had to go do physical therapy. So I was not working for a long time. You're always home thinking. She still would bring it up about moving and all that. I had a lot of time to think about it at that time. And one day I got a phone call from her dad, and saying he had a job opening, and he just jumped and said, all right, let's go. And now we're here, and I don't regret it. Like I said, I'm thankful for the second chance, and I just not taking it for granted, and I did it. That was one of the biggest reasons why we moved. We needed a fresh start, I believe, just for us and our family, and for us to grow, and for me to grow as a parent, myself, as a man, and be the best dad I can be for my little girls, and the best husband, boyfriend, whatever you guys want to call it. And it's the best decision I ever made.
Yeah, I think we're happy. I'm really happy. Things are really good.
I personally, it took me a while to, don't get me wrong, yes, you're living in your, one spot, you were born, you were raised, you've been living there for years. It might be hard, you're thinking about it, I'm gonna miss my family, I'm gonna miss my friends. But if you have a motivation and you got a goal, do it. Wow. I say just don't think about it Don't overthink it. Just if you're set to move, do it. I think YouTube was just an easy decision for us. Go back home where we're from. They could see Penelope and Leilani grow. They could see us grow at the same time, and yeah.
All right, guys, that was a lot to talk about. We are totally not used to talking about things to anybody about like our life and stuff like that. We're not an open book, I guess.
There's some stuff that barely anybody knows, and
this is probably going to be our most challenging video, I think. Like, and I feel like you guys can tell how uncomfortable we kind of were in the video talking about it, you know?
A little bit, yeah.
I mean, not too uncomfortable, but like, it's hard when we don't put things out there like that. But thank you guys for watching and asking us questions and making us go out of our comfort zone. Alright guys, don't forget that on August 12th, we will still be doing our $50 Target gift card giveaway.
Yeah. So don't forget to go to our first video that we uploaded. It'll tell you exactly what to do to be entered in the giveaway. Make sure you comment. Like always, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Don't forget to hit the bell button.
And don't forget to hit it,
because then you'll get notified with all of our new videos.
And we'll see you guys August 12th.
See you August 12th.
Later.